Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the main gymnasium, part of the H. Fred Herget Athletic Complex, where the Lady Womps of Braintree High School continue their march to the DCU Center. I'm Al Barisi. Sitting next to me is Jeff Poster, and Jeff, Braintree comes in tonight 1-0 after a very impressive win against Milton last week, 60-22, but they face a very tough, very scrappy Lady Marauders of Dedham, who come in at 3-1.
Yeah, Dedham, they might have lost their two best players from a season ago, but they've already got 3 wins. They've already played 4 games, so they're off and rolling here. Braintree, only their second game, and it was a convincing win, but we did see a couple of little signs of rust at the long off season or I should really say the short off season after becoming a state champion. But this should be a good matchup, a fun one between what looks like a small but quick Dedham team against the taller, longer Braintree team.
Head coach Don Savvy of the Lady Marauders of Dedham is also the head soccer coach, and several of these young ladies were on part of his tournament soccer team. They went very, very deep in the MIAA Division III soccer tournament. They are very, very athletic, and Don Savvy is known as one of the most creative and innovative coaches in the Bay State Conference. So you can look for some surprises as he tries to find a way to stop the juggernaut that are the Lady Womps. As we said, Braintree's only had 1 game. They had 3 scrimmages prior to the season, did very, very well, but faced Milton last week, defeated them 60-22. Brianna Herlihy, Keela Dixon both scoring 11 points each to lead all scorers in the game. We're going to pause for a moment as we have the introductions of the starting lineups and the national anthem being sung tonight again by Miss Emily DeGiusto. So stay with us. We're ready for some basketball action here at Braintree High School.
Young athletes who are trying to do their best for their school and their community. We request that all charity supporters and spectators are reminded that the price of admission does not entitle one to jeer, criticize, or degrade players, coaches, or officials. Let's make this contest a positive experience for all. At this time, we'd like to introduce the starting lineups for this evening's contest. Introducing the Dedham Marauders. Senior captain number 12, Jen Watkins. Senior number 10, Allison Sullivan. Senior number 3, Brittany Castro. Junior number 15, Hannah Ryan. And sophomore number 24, Jenna Cameron. That is coached by Don Savvy and assisted by Jim Hurst. Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Braintree Womps. As our senior captain number 10, Ashley Russell. As our senior captain number 11, Bridget Herlihy. As forward junior number 13, Brianna Herlihy. At guard, sophomore number 23, Keela Dixon. And at forward, senior captain number 35, Molly Ring. Along with coached by Kristen McDonald, assisted by James McDonald, Kelly McDonald, and Rob McKinney. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all stand to honor America as the national anthem is sung by senior Emily DeGiusto.
Through the peril
Once again, we're back here at the main gymnasium, part of the H. Fred Herget Athletic Complex here at Braintree High School. I'm Al Barisi, with me Jeff Poster, and once again an unbelievable rendition of the Star Spangled Banner by Emily DeGiusto. We talk about her all the time, and I think one of the most interesting things is the reaction from visiting players and visiting fans. As soon as she starts to sing, everybody turns to, like, who is that?
Right.
And she's just a very, very impressive young woman, and again, we're very lucky to have her. Starting lineup for the Lady Womps: sophomore number 23, Akila Dixon; junior number 13, Brianna Herlihy; senior number 35, Molly Reagan. She's a co-captain. 11, also a co-captain, senior Bridget Herlihy; and number 10, co-captain, senior Ashley Russell. For the Lady Marauders of Dedham, number 3, Brittany Castro; number 10, Allison Sullivan; senior co-captain, number 12, Jen Wadman; number 15, Hannah Ryan; number 24, Nina Heilman. Braintree wins the toss, and they control the action. Long cross-court pass to Brianna Herlihy, down low to Ashley Russell. Good ball movement by the Womps. And Brianna Herlihy starts with a three-pointer to start the ball game.
That was excellent ball movement, like you just said. Kept swinging it around, changing Dedham's looks defensively, and right out here with the press.
Immediately, Braintree goes into a full-court trap. And Dedham successful in breaking the trap. Brittany Castro controls. She's the quarterback for the Lady Marauders. Heilman down low to Sullivan. Sullivan with a turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Keela Dixon, and Braintree starts back the other way. Dixon just inside the three-point line, nails a two. Keela started the game last week with 2 consecutive threes. She was really hot from the outside.
It's been fun to watch Dixon improve game to game from a freshman year last year. Not afraid to take the shots.
And ironically, the best aspect of her game is her defense. She's one of the best defensive players in the Bay State Conference, and she is just tenacious,
pesky,
aggressive,
and all the other synonyms.
Dedham with some good ball movement around the perimeter. Long three by Jen Wadman, no good. Rebound, Brianna Herlihy.
Good look, though, from Wadman. Had an open look at the three after the good ball movement. Got to take chances against Braintree.
Brianna Herlihy for 3. A little bit too long. Rebound, Hannah Ryan. Sullivan looking down low, and they're going to call Molly Reagan for a slap on the wrist. Molly Reagan's first personal foul, first team foul for the Lady Womps, and Dedham will take the ball out of bounds with 6 minutes even remaining in the first quarter.
Molly Reagan trying to be a little pesky herself defensively, just a little bit too close.
And once again, Dedham pulls Allison Sullivan top of the key. The ball is intercepted by Brianna Herlihy. Braintree with the numbers, but Brianna pulls up. Long cross court to Ashley Russell. Russell for 3, nails it. So Braintree hot from the outside to start the game.
And it looks like they've got a set game plan here to swing the ball around the perimeter.
Ashley Russell goes for the steal, just touches the out of bounds line, so Dedham will get a second chance. 2 ticks off the shot clock. They have 28 to gain half court. For correction, 28 to put the ball in the basket. And Brianna with her second steal of the night. Bounce pass to Ashley Russell, tipped away. Good defensive move by Allison Sullivan.
Now Dedham's got to find a way to bring the ball up with their point guard. That's Castro out there, number 3. She's got to find a way to keep that dribble alive and not force those awkward cross-court passes, because right now, Brianna Herlihy especially, she's keyed in on them.
Bridget Herlihy for 3, around the rim and out. Rebound, Hannah Ryan. Lady Marauders control. Jen Wadman, top of the key, over to Castro. Turnaround jumper for Wadman is good, and she has Dedham's first 2 points of the night, 8-2. 4:45 remaining in the first quarter. Ashley Russell off the glass, no good.
Oh,
Brianna Herlihy with a putback comes back out. Ashley Russell with the offensive rebound.
we lost her in the crowd there. She somehow came away with it. There she is again.
And Brianna Herlihy, Ashley Russell hits the deck hard, but Brianna with the 2, and Don Savvy looking to the refs like, what do we have to do to get a call here?
Well, Ashley Russell, she's tenacious rebounding. She's so quick. Immediately she takes that shot and she's already under the basket before the balls even touch the rim and anticipating a rebound. That time she didn't really get credit for the offensive rebound, but she was there, created it, and allowed Brianna Herlihy to just kind of pull it away and put it back up and in.
Notice Ashley Russell doing a lot of penetration too. We're going to see her under the hoop a lot more than you typically would see a point guard, and especially with Keela Dixon here able to assume that role as the point guard, it allows Ashley to go underneath. She was the leading rebounder for Braintree last year, and again, it's typically not heard of when your point guard is your leading rebounder.
A lot of times teams don't like that. You shouldn't have your point guard as the leading rebounder. That means there's something wrong, but in this case, it's the opposite, and everything's going right for Braintree.
Both teams answer the timeout with their starting 5. 4:30 remaining in the first quarter. Braintree up by 8, 10-2. Jen Wadman controls for the Lady Marauders. Braintree with their stifling man-to-man defense. I believe it's going to be on Allison Sullivan. No, I take that back. It was Hannah Ryan called with a personal foul. They will go the other way. They're battling underneath the hoop.
Setting that moving screen. Can't do that.
Good perimeter movement. Finds Ashley Russell down low. Nice pass over to Molly Reagan. Reagan draws the foul. Excellent set play. Allison Sullivan picks up her first personal, second team foul on the Lady Marauders. Reagan will be at the line shooting 2.
Well, they committed the foul, but that was actually decent defense from Dedham as Braintree's really put their eyes out on the perimeter. They were able to at least collapse down on Reagan there and force her to the free throw line, try and earn them that way.
Molly Reagan 2 for 2 from the charity stripe to begin the ball game. And now Kristen McDonald with the first to make substitutions. Mara Russell, Erin Greeley check in, replacing Keela Dixon and Molly Reagan. 12-2, Braintree up by 10 with just under 4 minutes remaining in the quarter. Wadman turnaround jumper does not get the bounce. Brianna Herlihy with her 3rd rebound of the ball game.
She's aggressive tonight.
Ashley Russell pulls up, 6-footer, no good. Bridget Herlihy, and they're going to call her over the back.
Yeah, I saw that one coming, Bridget. She's got so much reach over so many of these other girls here we see in the Bay State Conference that it's hard for her not to react that way. But got to find some better footwork, get some better rebounding position, and get in front of your defender. Can't reach over like that.
First personal on Bridget, 2nd team foul for the Lady Womps. Castro with some pretty sharp ball handling. Again, Braintree doing a good job of keeping Dedham away from the basket. Dedham cannot penetrate. Relegated to just a perimeter ball game. 5 on the shot clock now. It's down to 2. Long 3, no good. They're going to call a shot clock violation on the Marauders. And so Braintree will take the ball out of bounds. Excellent defense by Braintree.
I was just going to say that. They did such a good job keeping Dedham out on the perimeter. No penetration, and if Dedham wants to hang in this one, and right now not doing a good job of that, down 12-2, they've got to find a way to get through the white jerseys and into the paint.
Again, quick ball movement. Brianna Herlihy underneath off the glass and 1.
Excellent ball movement there by the Womps. Swinging it back outside, inside, outside. Finally, you get a cutting Brianna Herlihy from the back door. Finds a way to the basket and draws the contact.
2nd personal foul on Hannah Ryan. Brianna Herlihy at the line looking to make 3 points the hard way. A little too strong. Bridget Herlihy on the out-of-bounds line. So Dedham will take over with 2:56 remaining in the first quarter.
And they're keeping Ryan in there right now, playing with 2 fouls. Player that Braintree can look to attack when they get the ball back.
Megan McFarland in the ball game for Dedham. First substitution off the bench for head coach Don Savvy. Again, Dedham trying to set up and Braintree forcing them to stay outside on the perimeter. And Dedham desperately trying to get the ball in. Running 12-footer, no good. Brianna Herlihy with her 4th rebound of the ball game.
She's going to have
Mara
50.
Russell over to Ashley. Long cross court to Erin Greeley. Partially blocked, but Herlihy gets their own rebound over to Ashley Russell. 4-footer is good. Ashley Russell with 5 points on the night. Braintree up by 14 with just over 2 minutes.
And Braintree's doing their scoring too, as Dedham brings over the help defender on the double team. And it's still, the person who's double teamed has been the one who's been able to get it in the net. It's impressive.
3-pointer by Nina Heilman, no good. Brianna Herlihy once again cleans the boards.
She's just got such good positioning.
Erin Greeley for 3. Doesn't get the bounce. Ashley Russell with the rebound, no surprise there.
Behind the back dribble.
Mara Russell with a 3-pointer. That's the beauty of Braintree's team. I want to say roster. I was going to say starters or reserves, but they all can shoot outside, even the big 3. And that's a weapon that drives opposing coaches absolutely nuts because you can't play them down low. They'll come out and they'll drain threes.
And that was such a great setup again by Ashley Russell.
Beautiful position by Bridget Herlihy for the rebound. Kicks it back out. Mara Russell underneath, scoop shot underneath, gets the 2. What unbelievable body control by Mara Russell.
That was nice. That's something pretty right there, Mara Russell. I don't know if she had just realized she'd gone too far and just wanted to put it up anyway. Definitely felt confident enough in an acrobatic shot like that.
Bridget Herlihy picks up her 2nd personal, 13 foul on the Lady Womps. And again, that was a foul that was really unnecessary. She reached in, but when you saw Braintree's defense collapse, there were 3 defenders, 3 Lady Womps around the ball handler, and Bridget just a little too aggressive, reached in, picked up the personal. Now she's sitting with 2. Bella Tonetti checks in for Lady Womps, as does Molly Reagan. So you've got Mara Russell, Keela Dixon, Erin Greeley, Molly Reagan, and Bella Tonetti.
Dedham's got a chance to catch up in the rebounding game a little bit. Molly Reagan, really Braintree's only player out there with some size, and now the rest of the height matchups are a bit more even.
3-pointer for Jen Wadman. She's got the only 5 points for Dedham thus far. 8 seconds left. Bella Tonetti for 3. Molly Reagan with the rebound, a quick putback, and Molly gets 2 at the buzzer. Reagan with 4 on the night, and Braintree with a 23-5 lead as the first quarter's in the books. You're watching Lady Womp basketball here at Braintree High School on Braintree Community Access and Media.
My pot of gold, your daddy's little girl, till heaven home.
It's easy to tell if you've had way too many. But what if you've had just one too many? Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Braintree High School. Second quarter action here. The Lady Womps lead the Lady Marauders of Dedham 23-5. Dedham starts the second quarter with junior Natalie Raposo, Brittany Castro, Jen Wadman, Nina Heilman, and Allison Sullivan. Braintree answers with Mara Russell, Keela Dixon, Erin Greeley, Molly Reagan, and Bella Tonetti. Castro controls for the Marauders. Heilman finds Wadman down low from the left baseline, no good, loose ball. And Keela Dixon comes up with a good hustle by the sophomore.
Somehow came up with it out of that mess.
Long cross court to Aaron Greeley. Greeley finds Bella Tanetti down low, but Tanetti doesn't have the position. Back out to Greeley for three, nails it. Aaron Greeley deadly from the outside. If she gets hot,
watch out.
Well, Braintree already with a 21-point lead, and we're only in the opening seconds of the second quarter.
And Aaron pretty much set herself up for that one. She didn't have a good look at first, so she gave it to Tanetti down low, opened her up for herself for three.
Castro with a long three off the glass, no good. Molly Reagan gets the rebound, but then steps out of bounds. And now sophomore Allie Dillon checks in, replaces Aaron Greeley.
Look at that.
Dillon with a steal to start the second quarter. Can't control it. Castro over to Raposo, to Heilman. Wadman again for three, no good. Rebound, Keela Dixon.
She's getting looks though.
Dixon with a nice move to get by the defender and off the glass for two.
Nice crossover dribbler, Keela Dixon. That's a pro move right there.
4 points on the night for Keela. I know my instincts tell me we're going to see a lot of the Braintree bench tonight. 10-footer by Natalie Raposo, no good. Dixon with the rebound out to Tanetti. Dillon, nice bounce pass out to Molly Reagan. Reagan a little too strong off the glass. Rebound, Heilman.
Dedham's just going to wear themselves out with this rotating defense. I mean, it's hard to play man-to-man against Braintree, but you might have to.
Seven on the shot clock. Dedham's going to have to get a shot off pretty quick. Wadman. Going to call Mara Russell with a blocking foul. That's her first personal. Fourth team foul for the Lady Womps. And now Dedham with some wholesale changes.
Well, they got to. Probably gassed after playing all that.
Well, he's only got
rotating defense.
He's only got 10 active players. He has 2 injured players tonight, so Don Savvy's got to use the bench early and often. Braintree puts Jenna Roach in the ball game as a substitute. Ashley Russell picks up a quick personal foul. That's her first, 5th for the team.
If Dedham can find a way to keep drawing the contact, they can stop the clock a little bit, get to the free throw line. At least have some opportunities there.
Problem is, Braintree's bench is so deep and it's so relentless. Foul outside in the active shooting.
That's a heads-up play. Megan McFarland, out of control. She saw the contact come and just threw the ball up, knowing she's going to get the 2 shots. Not in the bonus yet.
Allie Dillon picks up her first. Megan at the line shooting 2. Makes the first. Megan McFarland 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Lead is now 21, 28-7 with 5:15 remaining in the half. Dixon underneath tries a Mara Russell style shot, nails it and draws the foul.
You know, I was more impressed. I thought how great the cut looked from the back by Dixon to just get over there. I thought maybe she might post up after getting it. Instead, she decides to throw one over her back.
That's Jen Wadman's first personal foul. 4th team foul on the Lady Marauders. Keela Dixon at the line to complete the three-point play. And she gets the bounce. 7 points on the night for Keela. McFarland over to Ryan, around the horn to Wadman. Even when Dedham does get the ball down low, they don't usually have the confidence. Blocked by Molly Reagan. Don't have the confidence to take the shot. Dillon goes baseline. She's partially blocked. Good block by Hannah Ryan. Dedham comes back the other way.
That was Dedham's opportunity, a fast break chance, but now you see them resetting here. Also, Braintree getting back defensively.
Wadman
What
for
a
a
shot.
long three, and she nails it. Second three in a row. Oh, she's got 2 consecutive three-pointers. Jenna Roach, good body control. She hung up in the air, drew the foul, and made the 2.
Not bad for the young freshman. Only her second varsity game. Coming in feeling confidence, put the head down, go towards the basket, put it up, draw some contact, hope for the best, and then she got it. Dedham could take a lesson right there.
Jen Wadman picks up her second personal foul. Jenna Roach at the line. Doesn't get it, but Allie Dillon with the rebound. Jenna Roach all alone for 3. Ball knocked out of bounds by Christina Mitchell. Braintree gets a fresh shot clock and the ball underneath their own hoop. Allie Dillon for 3, doesn't get the bounce. Nina Heilman with a good play, but couldn't control her body. The momentum carried her over the out-of-bounds line, and so Braintree with another turnover.
Tried to throw it off Brianna Hurley, just couldn't think that quick.
Good dribble finds Mackenzie Moore underneath. Couldn't complete, but great passing by the Lady Womps. Ball knocked out of bounds. Lady Marauders will take it with 3:26 remaining in the half. Braintree up by a wide margin.
Dedham's just walking the ball up the floor now. They need to play with a little more urgency.
Mitchell with a left-hander, no good. Rebound, Allie Dillon.
Savvy wants to travel. That's a makeup call.
Brittany, but it's offensive foul on Jenna Roach. That's Jenna's first personal. That'll put Dedham in the bonus for the final 2 minutes, 54 seconds of the first half.
Here's a chance. Marauders get out, run, attack Braintree, try and draw some contact.
Heilman for 3. Long rebound picked up by Mackenzie Moore. Ball is stolen. McFarland, and then stolen back by Ashley Russell. Hannah Ryan picks up her third personal, and it's going to put Brianna Hurley at the line. Shooting 2.
curious to see how long Ryan's going to stay in this game. 3 fouls, and we're not even at halftime yet.
Brianna a little strong on the first one. Erin Greeley checks in and replaces Jenna Roach. Maddie Fay checks in and replaces Ashley Russell. And for the Lady Marauders, Allison Sullivan checks back into the ball game. 2.5 minutes remaining in the half. Brianna Hurley, the back end of 2. Swish. 8 points for Brianna in the first half. Braintree up by a mile. Hurley sisters right now the only 2 starters on the floor for Braintree. 9 on the shot clock.
Nice move.
Nina Heilman from the right baseline, no good. Excellent rebound by Allison Sullivan, but can't complete it. Bridget Hurley, long lead pass to sister Brianna, and Brianna pulls it up.
And that was Dedham with some nice offense. Movement without the ball, positioning for the rebound. Just can't get a shot to fall.
10-footer by Erin Greeley, no good. Heilman with the rebound.
Wow.
Nice touch by Jen Wadman. 3-pointer from the baseline. That's her 3rd 3-pointer.
Well, the girl can shoot. That was an off-balance shot from the corner. Impressive.
I'm going to call Mackenzie Moore with a travel. Took a step before she put the ball on the floor. 11 points for Jen Wadman. She has 11 of Dedham's 13 points, and 3 of those, or I should say 9 points on 3 threes.
Wow.
1 minute remaining in the half. Wadman puts up another long 3, this time not even close.
Well, she's feeling good, clearly, but that one maybe a little too big for your britches right there. That's an NBA 3.
I think she's a little gassed right now. She looks tired going to the bench. Brittany Castro checks in. Bridget Hurley, he drives, falling away, no good. Brianna with the rebound, put back, no good. Brianna with another offensive board. And they're going to call Bridget Hurley with the charge. That's Bridget's 3rd personal foul.
She's struggling a little bit here. Still no points for her. A couple of rebounds, but 3 fouls. She hasn't been able to find something going. But I like her aggressiveness.
And right on cue, Brianna with almost a steal, knocks the ball out of bounds. Mackenzie Moore, Bridget Hurley, get a break. Lexi Goodwin in the ball game for the first time in the final seconds of the first half. Inbounds pass to Heilman. Heilman guarded by Keela Dixon. Turnaround 10-footer, no good. Sullivan with the rebound and draws the personal.
That's back-to-back plays right there for Allison Sullivan. She's had good positioning, 2 offensive boards. She just hadn't been able to put them back in. At least this time, though, she's able to draw that contact.
Molly Reagan picks up her 2nd personal foul. Now Natalie Raposo checks in and replaces Christina Mitchell. Senior Allie Sullivan for the back end of 2. Makes the 2nd. That's her first point of the evening. 34-14, Braintree up by 20 with 25 seconds in the half.
Clock might have been wrong.
Dixon out to Erin Greeley. Erin takes a 3, no good. Rebound, Maddie Fay. Over to Brianna Herlihy, offensive rebound, Molly Reagan, loose ball picked up by Nina Heilman. Ball is blocked by Keela Dixon. Two seconds left. Jen Wadman checks back in for Dedham.
And that's who they should be targeting on the catch and shoot here. There it is.
Exactly. Can't control the ball. Puts it up, blocked by Brianna Herlihy.
Braintree knew it.
So Brianna comes up with a block as the buzzer sounds. And so Braintree goes into the locker room with a 20-point lead, and that's after having put many of the reserves in the ball game.
Yeah, impressive night so far for all of Braintree all around.
Stay right where you are. We're going to be entertained by the varsity cheerleaders and the varsity dance team. You're watching Lady Womp basketball on BCAM.
Trisha's having a sleepover tonight. Can I go?
I wonder about Lucy's friends. What should I say? I know you're only 10, but one of these days a friend will offer you a drink. And alcohol at your age can lead to so many things. None of them good.
So can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me
I
something.
finished my homework.
Bigger promise. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, "No thanks, not my thing."
Mom.
I promise you. Your real friends won't care. Deal?
Sure.
Really?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Welcome back to second half action here at Braintree High School. We're at the main gymnasium, part of the H. Fred Herget Athletic Complex. I'm Al Barisi, with me Jeff Poster. The Lady Womps with an impressive 20-point lead over the Lady Marauders of Dedham, 34-14. Leading all scorers for the game, Jen Wadman of the Lady Marauders with 11 points, that on the back of 3 shots behind the arc. Leading scorer for the Lady Womps, Brianna Herlihy with 8, followed very closely by Keela Dixon with 7. And Braintree having a very easy time against Dedham tonight.
Well, they got a lot of much more of a size difference and an advantage there. They tower over Dedham. We even saw Bridget Herlihy commit an offensive foul because she just has that size and length trying to go over the back. And Jen Wadman, she's actually been fun to watch. She's definitely a good shooter, and she can shoot off balance, but I think a lot of it is just Braintree's rebounding. Right now, they're already in double figures rebounding-wise, and Dedham only has 5, at least by my count. So
Brianna Herlihy has 7 all by herself.
She's been impressive. Great footwork, great positioning. But Braintree really hasn't missed shots, so Dedham hasn't had a chance to grab those boards. If they can make a couple of stops and find a way to penetrate, too, which Braintree's done a great job defensively in that regards, Dedham might be able to crawl back into this a little bit.
Hannah Ryan for Dedham and Bridget Herlihy for Braintree, each playing with 3 fouls. Braintree will start the second half with Ashley Russell, Bridget Herlihy, Molly Reagan, Brianna Herlihy, Keela Dixon. Dedham comes out with Brittany Castro, Allison Sullivan, Jen Wadman, Hannah Ryan, and Nina Heilman. Underway, second half action. The Lady Womps control the ball.
You can already see Bridget Herlihy. I could hear her from up here. She said they're in a zone. That's how quick Braintree can read defenses, and you can see it too. Dedham just rotating.
Keela Dixon kicks it over to Brianna. Around the horn, Ashley Russell. Ashley goes baseline. Nice bounce pass to Molly Reagan. Bad position. Offensive rebound by Brianna Herlihy, and Brianna gets 2 in the second half.
Well, she's picking up right where she left off. Great positioning. Back up and in.
Great bounce pass by Keela Dixon to Molly Reagan. Molly just a little too far under the hoop. Brianna goes for the steal, goes for a second time, ball gets away. She can't control it.
Ashley Russell thought she might have had the chance to get the fast break from Brianna right there. She could have picked it up. Oh my God.
Wadman for a long 3, missed by 2 feet.
Shot clock winding down, but still, you get a chance to at least take a step or 2 in for that.
Bridget Herlihy finds Brianna down low. Chooses not to use the glass. Rebound, Allison Sullivan.
Strong rebound by Sullivan. Rare miss by Brianna, too.
Sullivan for a long 3. It looks like Dedham's going to try to get in the ball game by shooting 3s. Keela Dixon with the rebound. Takes it coast to coast off the glass. No good. Molly Reagan with the offensive board. She gets hammered. No call. Ball is going to go over to the Lady Marauders with 6:25 left in the third quarter.
Dedham realizing they can't penetrate. They've had no success keeping the ball on the floor. You see, they don't elect to dribble. They pick it up right away on their pass, and they're just going to try and shoot their way into this one.
Heilman tries to penetrate, and Keela Dixon just takes the ball away with a steal.
That's what happens.
All the way, scoop shot is good, and draws the foul.
Nice job by Keela Dixon, coast to coast.
Jen Wadman picks up her 3rd personal. That's the first team foul for Dedham. And Keela with an opportunity to complete the 3-point play.
And that's something Wadman will learn. If you're going to foul there, you got to wrap her up so that she doesn't make the shot. She gave her a little ticky-tack call. Ref's going to take that every time.
Dixon with 10 points on the night. She's in double figures. Braintree up by 25 with 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Heilman kicks it out to Ryan. Ryan on the line, so it's only good for 2, but Hannah Ryan with her first 2 points of the night on a great outside shot.
Take what you can get. That was a nice job. Dedham was able to penetrate that time, but kicked it back outside for their open wideman.
Molly Reagan, top of the key. Nice pass down low to Bridget Herlihy with the left-hander. Beautiful pass by Molly Reagan, and Bridget with her first 2 points of the evening.
Braintree continuing to just move so well without the basketball too. That's just their good court awareness and the knowledge of their playbook.
Allison Sullivan tries to find Wadman down low, stolen by Ashley Russell.
Ashley had that read the whole way.
Molly Reagan down low wisely takes it back out. Good court awareness by Molly Reagan, and now Ashley Russell penetrates. Easy two off the glass.
And she used Brianna Hurley there as a screen while Hurley wasn't even setting a screen. It gave her a chance to get away from her defender and just go right to the basket.
And with just over 3 minutes gone in the second half, Kristen McDonald looking to put some reserves in the ball game very, very quickly. Mara Russell, Erin Greeley, Bella Tanetti set to check in for the Lady Womps.
Dedham looks just out of sorts right now. They don't know what they want to do.
7 on the shot clock.
Oh,
Sullivan gets blocked by Molly Reagan. Lead pass to Keela Dixon. Bounces over to Ashley Russell. No good.
Dedham somehow got back there. Oh!
And they call a travel on that, so there's no basket, no basket. All that started with a great block by Molly Reagan.
Dedham really fortunate there. Able to keep pace with Keela Dixon. That was a 2-on-1 break with Dixon and Russell running the floor. Marauders couldn't get a block there, but fortunate it didn't pay off for Braintree.
Wadman guarded by Bella Tanetti. Now Castro loses it off her foot. Tanetti picks it up all the way to the hoop. Can't finish. Long lead pass to Ryan. She can't finish either. Castro with the rebound.
Well, this is what we talked about in the last game, and as a point of emphasis from Coach McDonald going into this season was fast break opportunities or really just turning defense into offense. It's one area if you can pick something that Braintree struggled with. Sometimes they're not able to do that.
Maddie Fay checks in, replaces Bridget Hurley. Bridget picked up her 4th personal foul. Wadman, top of the key, no good. Loose ball. And Mara Russell comes, and she steps on the end line. She's out of bounds. Marauders will take over with 3:43 remaining in the third quarter.
Dedham's getting some opportunities in the second half. Some offensive rebounds, second chance opportunities. They got to find a way to put them in though.
Castro guarded by Mara Russell. Over to Wadman, a long 3 again, and this time Wadman nails it. That's her 4th 3 of the evening.
Well, that's her range. Those couple of ones she took out were just a little too far, and she's done a nice job too moving without the ball, finding ways to get open.
Molly Reagan kicks it out to Mara Russell for a 3. Nice position by Hannah Ryan. Great rebound. Dedham slows it up. Wadman again for 3, partially blocked. It looked like Maddie Fay with the partial block. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Wadman's got to be ready. She's got to be that catch and shoot type of player. And that time she put the ball to the floor, hesitated, and that's what Fay got in for the block.
Molly Reagan gets a well-deserved breather. Right now, Brianna Hurley, the only starter in the ball game for the Lady Womps. Although Erin Greeley and Mara Russell would probably start for any team in the Bay State League. Air ball controlled by Brianna Hurley. Nice move by Bella Tanetti, left baseline. And Maddie Fay fights for the rebound. Great job by Maddie. Possession now in favor of Dedham. So they will take over with 2:41 to go in the third.
Great opportunity again tonight for some of these young players, for Coach McDonald to maybe show some flashes, earn some minutes.
10-footer by Ryan, no good. Erin Greeley with the rebound, kicks it out to Brianna Hurley. Draws the foul, shooting 2. Tanetti will go to the line. Christina Mitchell picks up her first personal foul. And that is the 2nd team foul.
Nice distributing by Brianna Hurley. Finding Tanetti there alone. Mitchell nearly got back, nearly blocked that.
Bella Tanetti with a lot of varsity playing time last year as a freshman. You know that she's going to develop into one of the leaders of this team along with Keela Dixon as they get older. Dixon already moved into the starting lineup. Bella 2 for 2 from the 3-throw line. Those her first 2 points of the night. Braintree up 45-19 with 2:15 remaining in the third. McFarland over to Heilman. Heilman running 5-footer from the baseline, no good. Fay with the rebound.
That's twice now we see Maddie Fay. Good footwork and good positioning.
Aaron Greeley running 4-footer off the glass is good. Aaron with 5 points on the night. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Good hands.
Brianna with the steal, can't keep it in play though. Excellent athleticism by Brianna Herlihy, but just quite couldn't keep from stepping on the sideline there. 1:37 remaining in the third quarter. Heilman with 2, with Aaron Greeley right in her face.
Spot up shot by Heilman. Confidence to shoot over Aaron Greeley.
First 2 points on the night for Heilman. Nice move by Brianna Herlihy, running 4-footer, no good. Loose ball. Brianna picks it up, kicks it out to Aaron Greeley for 3, no good. Maura Russell with the rebound. Bella Tanetti off the glass for 3.
Banks it in. Fundamentally right there. Saw her take the dribble and just back step behind the 3-point line. And that was all created by Brianna Herlihy, keeping the ball alive after her shot missed.
Down low to Mitchell, no good. Loose ball picked up by Brianna Herlihy.
She's a rebounding machine tonight.
Maura Russell drives the lane. The ball goes out of bounds off of Dedham. Braintree will retain possession with 16 left on the shot clock. 19, just under 20 seconds left on the game clock. Aaron Greeley for 3, nails it. So Aaron's fired up here.
Well, Braintree's taking advantage of this zone defense by Dedham. They've been able to rotate enough, and when they finally have the patience, break through, they'll get the open man. That time was Aaron Greeley.
Wadman again, turnaround jumper is good. That's a 2-pointer for Wadman.
Rare 2-pointer.
She's got 16 points on the night to lead all scorers, but Braintree with a 20-point lead, a 30-point lead rather, 53-23. As we enter the fourth quarter, you're watching Lady Womp basketball on Braintree Community Access and Media.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad
One more
today.
time. Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
Welcome back to Braintree High School. The Lady Womps of Braintree with a 30-point lead over the Dedham Lady Marauders. Braintree comes off the bench to start the fourth quarter with Ashley Russell, Mackenzie Moore, Jenna Roach, Bridget Herlihy, and Ashley Russell. A correction, Allie Dillon. Nice bounce pass to Bridget Hurley. Kicks it back out to Roach. Roach has to control. 10 on the shot clock for Braintree.
Lots of patience for the Womps, but now it's time to make the move.
Ashley Ashley Russell for 3, hits the front rim, gets her own rebound, puts it back off the glass, no good.
Wow.
And she draws the foul.
Like I said before, as soon as she makes that shot, or goes for the shot, I should say, she's off to the races, right up to the basket. Took the 3. As she's running in, the ball comes right towards her. She takes the next one, misses that, and again, running right at the ball.
Hannah Ryan picks up her 4th personal foul. Now some substitutions for Dedham. Ashley for 3, no good. Gets her own rebound again. Ball is stolen by Wadman. Wadman off the glass. Jenna Roach with the rebound.
Wadman doesn't have that crossover Euro step style there. She drives. Nice shot.
Mackenzie Moore with her first 2 points of the ball game. Costa for 3, no good. Rebound, Bridget Herlihy. Mackenzie Moore for 3, no good. Jenna Roach mistimed her jump. She was in great position and just jumped way too early. Ball goes over to Dedham with 6:33 remaining in the ball game. Allie Dillon picks up her 2nd personal foul, called for a push. That is the 2nd team foul for Braintree here in the second half. Far fewer fouls in the second half than we saw in the first for both teams.
Yeah, a little more clean.
Ashley Russell with a steal. Bounce pass to Jenna Roach. Roach off the glass for 2.
That's a veteran move there by a senior co-captain, rewarding a young freshman for running the floor, playing hard.
Natalie Raposo kicks it out to Castro. Castro for 3, no good. Rebound, Allie Dillon.
A couple of good looks for Castro here in back-to-back possessions. Again,
Ashley Russell with a great move to the hoop and good body control. Hesitation. Ashley with 4 points in the second half, 9 points total. Castro with a good drive, kicks it out to Sullivan. Sullivan, baseline shot a little bit too strong. Rebound is Allie Dillon.
You know, that time Castro, she had that good drive, but then she kicked it back out. Thought she might have continued with it.
A little confusion as to whether Kristen McDonald called a timeout or just wanted subs, but she's going to settle for the substitutions. So Bella Scarpa goes in the ball game, as does Taylor Perry.
First time this season we've seen complete 5 new players out there. None of the veteran players for Coach McDonald out on the floor right now.
And you know, people sit there and wonder how much experience can these reserves have, and you got to put it into perspective. Jump ball, nice job by. No, there's a call underneath the hoop.
Offensive foul though.
Offensive foul on Natalie Raposo. That's her first personal. Finish that thought. You got to remember, these reserves practice every day against the defending state champions. So even their practices are tougher than most teams will face in a game.
Yeah, who's preparing the starting 5 and really the 8 deep that you'll probably see Coach McDonald go with when it comes to tournament time?
Scarpa brings the ball up, gives to Moore. Jenna Roach now controls for the Lady Womps. Over to Dillon. Taylor Perry can't control as the ball goes out of bounds.
A little miscommunication there.
Well, you bring up a good point. You say who challenges the starters when practice, and that's why head coach Krista McDonald has a practice squad of boys that practice a lot of times, especially when he gets close to playoff time. She had the 2005 Hall of Fame team that also won a state champion come and scrimmage these girls. Wadman for three. That's her 5th three of the evening.
She's an impressive shooter.
She's got a nice stroke from the outside. Allie Dillon tries to do the same thing. Mackenzie Moore with the rebound. Scarpa called for a travel, so Dedham will take over on the turnover with 4:05 remaining in the ball game. Heilman for three, and she nails it. So Dedham definitely can shoot from the outside. Unfortunately, at this point, it's a little too late. Allie Dillon called for an extra step there.
These are the type of mistakes you see these young players making. They love that hesitation move, but they end up dragging their foot.
Jenna Wadman gets a well-deserved break. She's replaced by Christina Mitchell. Allie Dillon comes out. Heilman tries to penetrate, loose ball picked up by Scarpa. Taylor Perry with a nice crossover dribble. Dishes to Mackenzie Moore. Moore penetrates and draws the personal foul.
Good ball movement. Taylor Perry. That crossover dribble back. Passes behind her.
That is the 5th personal foul for Hannah Ryan. 5th team foul. Moore will be at the line shooting 2. Megan McFarland and Allison Sullivan check in for the Lady Marauders. Mackenzie makes the second. 3 points on the night for Mackenzie Moore. Mackenzie gets a nice round of applause from the fans. I think a little confusion as to who had the ball. 3:05 remaining in the ball game. Heilman with a running 10-footer, no good. Rebound is Allie Dillon. Dillon making herself known on the boards here. Faye with a partial block, or Sullivan a block on Faye.
Nice save by Roach.
Roach doing a nice job underneath. She's like little Ashley Russell.
She's an exciting player. She's going to be good for this team.
Heilman for 3, no good. Long rebound. I believe they're going to call Jenna Roach for a push. It is, in fact, Jenna Roach picking up her 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul for the Wamps.
Nice job.
Allie Sullivan called for a travel.
It was caused by Faye, though. She jumped up there and got enough of her hand on the ball that...
Well, she's saying her foot never left the ground. She's arguing, and so does Don Savvy, head coach for Dedham. They don't agree with the call. When you got to play a team as talented as Braintree, you don't want to feel like you're fighting the refs as well. Savvy hasn't been
2 battles.
Too happy throughout the night. Nice spin move by Maddie Faye, but she gets called for a travel. Emma Tolley checks in, as does Brittany Castro for the Lady Marauders, with 2:12 remaining in the ball game. Braintree up by 33 points. Scoop shot by Christina Mitchell, no good. Taylor Perry with the rebound, and Mitchell reaches in. Picks up her second personal. That's a frustration foul, obviously.
Yeah, trying to rip the ball back. Thought maybe she might be able to call that help ball, but
Under 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Dillon to Faye. Kicks it out to Mackenzie Moore. Over to Dillon again. Dillon drives the lane and draws the personal foul. Excellent penetration by Allie Dillon. Lexi Goodwin picks up her first personal foul. Dillon picks up her first point of the evening. Doesn't get the roll. Mackenzie Moore with the rebound. Maddie Faye fighting for the loose ball. Taylor Perry picks it up.
where'd she come from?
Very quickly, Christina Mitchell with 3 fouls now. Bella Scarpa makes the first, she gets the second. Braintree will be in the penalty for the rest of the game, 1 minute 37 seconds. They still have 4 fouls to give, so Dedham can't even pick up a break at the foul line.
A well-disciplined team.
Bella Scarpa with 2 points from the free throw line. 1.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Heilman with a good stop-and-go move. Kicks it over to Goodwin. Goodwin can't get the ball to fall. Scarpa with the rebound. Mackenzie Moore with a beautiful pass. Maddie Faye finishes nicely for her first 2 points of the ball game. Castro with a running 8-footer off the glass is good. Believe it or not, that's Brittany Castro's first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, and she had a couple of good looks earlier, and just, as I said it before, they just didn't fall.
Mackenzie Moore. They're going to call Maddie Faye for the personal foul. .40 seconds left to go. Brittany Castro controls for the Lady Marauders. Heilman down low to Mitchell. Mitchell off the glass. Christina Mitchell picks up her first 2 points of the night. Good perimeter ball movement by Braintree.
Well, she should have shot that.
Taylor Perry all by herself. Not even looking at the hoop.
Braintree's not going to shoot it.
Well, ironically, Taylor Perry's the only player on the Braintree roster who hasn't scored a point
That's why
tonight.
I wanted her to shoot it.
And that does it as the clock winds down, and the final score here at Braintree High School is 67-33. And again, Braintree with a very impressive victory. Head coach Kristen McDonald able to get everybody in the ball game. Good experience for the reserve younger players. And saves on the wear and tear for your veterans as they have a long season ahead of them. When we come back, final statistics, final thoughts. You're watching Lady Want Basketball on Braintree Community Access and Media. We'll be right back in just a couple of moments. Welcome back to Braintree High School, where the Lady Womps just defeated the Lady Marauders of Dedham 67-33. And if you look down, you can see that the Braintree faithful have just given a cake to head coach Kristen McDonald in honor of her 100th Braintree High School victory. And the Lady Womps well on their way back to defending their state title.
And I figured she might have had 100 already the way these teams have gone the last few years. That's kind of a surprise to me, but what a game tonight. I think that's the most impressive I've seen the bench from player 1 to player, what are we at 13 now here?
Absolutely.
For the team? All the
Leading
way down.
scorer of the ball game was Jen Wadman of Dedham. She had 5 3-pointers for 19 total points. But that was pretty much a one-woman operation for the Lady Marauders, and Braintree had everybody score. Everybody contributed, everybody played. Leading scorers for Braintree, Ashley Russell had 11, Brianna Herlihy, Keela Dixon had 10 apiece, but the bench had 27 points. Very impressive outing all around for everybody. Brianna Herlihy led all rebounders with 12. An impressive night for Brianna. And again, it's just a relentless team. Tonight, certain players had less than their average game, and other players just picked it up coming off the bench, whether it's starters. And if you're an opposing coach, you just don't know where it's going to come from. You just don't know how to stop this relentless attack from Braintree.
Yeah, they're very hard to game plan for. I thought Brianna Hurley set the tone early, especially with the rebounding. She ended up finishing with a double-double. But like you said, all the way down the bench, impressive night for the Womps.
Braintree improves to 2-0. Dedham unfortunately drops to 3-2. They're 1-2 in the Bay State League. Braintree will be in action Monday evening at Newton North. The boys will be here at Braintree High School against Newton North. And we want to put a plug out. If you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast, I want to let you know this is kind of an innovative presentation for us. It's a 4-camera production. We want to give credit to Genevieve Brigoli and Christine Patterson up here in the booth with us, along with Mark Chavis and Jerry Comic down on the floor. A nice job for the entire crew, and our producer-director, Wes Ray, putting it all together. So Braintree will go into the weekend 2-0, still ranked number 1 in the entire Commonwealth. ESPN Boston with their rankings out. They actually came out with their All-State team, and Braintree had 3 of the 5 starters on the All-State team. So a lot to defend, and if you want to call it pressure, that's the pressure they have to deal with. But back in action against Newton North, and Newton North, you know, has been Braintree's toughest competitor in the Bay State League and in the state pretty much the last couple of years, so it should be a good game. The boys will be here at home. The women will be at Newton North. And again, we want to wish them the best of luck. On behalf of our entire crew, this is Al Barisi along with Jeff Poster. Final score here from Braintree High School, the Lady Womps 67, the Lady Marauders of Dedham 33. We'll see you next time.